Apple accessories are expensive. Some are worth it. Most are not. I've tested the ones that actually earn their spot in your bag and on your desk. Here are 5 Apple accessories for 2026 that you should actually buy. The Apple AirPods Pro 3 are the best earbuds Apple has ever made. The noise cancellation is significantly better than the previous generation. I wore these on a subway train and heard almost nothing. The transparency mode now adapts automatically. If a loud sound happens nearby, the earbuds briefly lower the volume to protect your hearing. The new H3 chip enables adaptive audio that blends noise cancellation and transparency based on your environment. Battery life is 6 hours with noise cancellation on, and the case holds another 24 hours. The charging case is now USB-C and MagSafe compatible, and it has a built-in speaker for Find My. The fit is slightly more secure than before, with new ear tip sizes, including extra small. One honest piece of feedback: they still use silicone tips, which some people find uncomfortable. Also, the price is high, over $200. For iPhone users who want seamless pairing, excellent noise cancellation, and spatial audio that tracks your head movement, these are worth every penny. If you're deep in the Apple ecosystem, just buy them. Full specs and the best deals are linked in the description below. The Apple AirPods Max 2 fix almost everything wrong with the original. The original AirPods Max were heavy, had a weird case, and no power button. The new version is lighter, about 15%, thanks to a redesigned headband and ear cushions. The smart case still isn't great, but the headphones now have a proper power button. Battery life is 24 hours with noise cancellation on, and a 5-minute charge gives you 90 minutes of playback. The H3 chip enables the same adaptive audio as the Pro 3. The noise cancellation is class-leading, on par with Sony and Bose. The sound quality is detailed and spacious, with deep bass and crisp highs. The build quality is still premium. Metal ear cups and a stainless steel frame. One honest piece of feedback: they're still heavy compared to the competition. Also, the price is eye-watering. For audiophiles who love Apple's sound signature and build quality, the AirPods Max 2 are fantastic. For everyone else, the AirPods Pro 3 are more practical and much cheaper. Try them on before buying for weight. Link is waiting for you in the description below. The Anker Go 3-in-1. MagSafe charging station is the best way to charge your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods all at once. It's an all-in-one foldable charging stand. The iPhone charger is a full 15-watt MagSafe puck, not the slower 7.5-watt Qi chargers. The Apple Watch charger folds flat for travel and works with fast charging on newer watches. The AirPods Spot is at the base, also MagSafe compatible. The whole unit folds into a compact block about the size of a stack of index cards. I took this on a business trip and replaced 3 separate chargers. The build quality is excellent, soft touch finish, non-slip base, and a satisfying hinge. The included cable is USB-C to USB-C, but you need your own power brick. One honest piece of feedback: the AirPods Spot is not fully MagSafe, it's just a flat spot. Regular AirPods cases without MagSafe can slide off. Also, the watch charger is not removable. For Apple users who want a clean nightstand and a compact travel charger, this is perfect. No cable mess. One plug for everything. Full details and the link are in the description below. The Apple MagSafe battery pack is the most polarizing accessory on this list. People hate it because it's expensive and has low capacity. I love it because it just works. The battery pack snaps onto the back of your iPhone magnetically. It charges your phone at 5 watts, slow, but that's intentional. Slow charging means your phone doesn't get hot, and the battery pack's own small capacity lasts longer. I use this on long days when I know my phone won't make it. I snap it on, and my phone stays at whatever percentage it was at. It's not for charging from 0 to full. It's for maintaining your battery all day. The iPhone uses the battery pack's power first, then its own internal battery, which reduces battery cycle count and extends your phone's lifespan. One honest piece of feedback: the capacity is small. It will charge an iPhone about 60% from empty. Also, it's expensive for what it is. For power users who hate battery anxiety and want the cleanest Apple integration, this is worth it. For everyone else, a regular power bank is cheaper and has more capacity. Check the description for the link and current pricing. The Spigen Ultra Hybrid MagSafe case is the only case you'll ever need for your iPhone. It's clear so you can see your phone's color. The back is hard polycarbonate that resists yellowing. The sides are flexible TPU for shock absorption when you drop it. The raised edges protect your screen and camera lenses. The MagSafe magnets are built into the case. Not a cheap glued-on ring. I've dropped my phone from waist height onto concrete multiple times, and the case took the hit every time. The phone was perfect. After 6 months, the case is still mostly clear with just a hint of amber on the sides. The buttons are clicky and responsive. One honest piece of feedback: the case adds some bulk. It's not the thinnest case on the market. Also, the clear back shows every fingerprint and smudge. But for protection and MagSafe compatibility at a reasonable price, Spigen has been the best for years. Don't spend $60 on Apple's clear case. This is better for a fraction of the price. Link is waiting for you in the description below. That's 5 Apple accessories worth buying in 2026. From AirPods to charging stations. Which one is going in your cart? Comment below, and don't forget to check the description for all the links. Subscribe for more honest reviews. Now go accessorize that Apple gear.